Hi guys, this is Alex from Moonlight Tarot here with a new pick a card, and today we're doing the topic your current spiritual task or tasks. Let's see what's going to come out. And as usual, we have three piles: pile number one, pile number two, pile number three. Choose your pile, and I will see you in timestamps. You can find them under the video in the description box together with my contacts for those who need a personal reading with me. So 1, 2, 3, here we go. And as always, we're gonna start with checking your energy, for whom this pile is. Okay, pile number one is for those who have either recently met a person, it may be within the few months or within the last year, but somebody who is inspiring, who is by being with them, you are inspired to follow your dreams, to make them come true, and you are really inspired by life, but not just to be around them. You are inspired to become the best version of yourself, to bloom. So it's also possible that it's not a person, but you have found your spark, you have found your inspiration, maybe you have found your thing in life, and it is inspiring you to become happier. Okay, let's see. So if you know what I'm talking about, keep on watching. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's simply not your message. Please choose another pile or another reading. So your current spiritual task or tasks. So your current spiritual task is to work through the reasons that made you feel like you weren't happy before you found your person or before you found your thing. If you are in a relationship, to work it through together with this person, because this thing or person is really helping you to get to the next level. But before you are going together, you really need to figure out why you weren't happy, why you were dissatisfied, what made you feel like you don't want to reach for the stars. So whatever was the cause for you to feel unsatisfied, dissatisfied, or that your life is not fulfilling, you need to figure that out and work through that. And this thing or person is going to help you with that. What else? You have a lot of thinking to do. Oh yeah, you have a lot of thinking to do in the nearest future, and it seems like you also need to reanalyze what led to your failures before, what kind of illusions you had or still have that led you towards failure before. And you need to look back and kind of learn from the experience. Maybe you've seen the situation as the situations as failures, and now you need to think differently about them. Now you need to reconsider and learn from them. Maybe before you were just beating yourself up for these situations, but now you need to see that they have brought you a lot of wisdom. They have brought you a lot of experience, and it's about time for you to start using this experience for your benefit. And again, the last part is for those who are in a relationship, in a connection, in a loving one. Your current task is to learn how to show love, but it's time for you to learn how to speak another person's language. It's not that only just how you are comfortable showing love, but it's about how they need to be loved. So it's one of your current lessons right now, not just to make yourself happier, but to learn how to speak other people's love languages. Well, This is what I have for pile number 1. Please let me know what you think about this reading and what other topics you'd like me to cover on this channel. And we are moving to pile number 2. Pile number 2. Whoever have chosen the Black Cat Tarot, let's see. Your energy. For whom pile number 2 is? I would say that pile number 2 is for my colleagues, or not necessarily tarot readers, but people who are into spirituality, who have spiritual talents, but these talents, they have been weighing on you before, and it was difficult for you to trust them. It was difficult for you to dive in them into them, and now you are learning how to enjoy them, how to bring joy to others and to yourself through your spiritual gifts. And you're also learning, finally learning how to trust your gifts. Yep. And some of you are starting, are making a decision and learning how to implement your gifts, how to use them in your day-to-day life. Maybe before you were afraid of yourself, afraid of your gifts. Now you're finally choosing to see them differently. You're choosing to see them as something that you were born with, as something that you were granted with, you were blessed with even. Okay, so if you know what I'm talking about, keep on watching. If you have no idea, please choose another pile or another reading. So your current spiritual task or tasks. One of your main current tasks is to learn to receive love. Most likely you were a giver before, you have been a giver before, and you've been through a painful experience or painful experiences before, because you have been giving and you didn't know how to receive. And now it's time for you to learn how to receive love as well. So, and it seems like there are people, or there is a person who is giving you the love, and it's time for you to see it differently and to receive it also, because only giving is not working out, only taking is not working out, but you need to find the balance between giving and receiving, and this will help you kind of override the settings that is in your energy, in your mind right now, because of your past, because of your painful past. What else? Ooh. For some of you, for some of you, for those who are in a romantic relationship, or becoming open to this idea of getting into a relationship again, your task is to go through your illusions and desire to hide. Your desire to hide, to again, before you have been giving, and now you prefer to hide and not to give to anybody, like to hold on to your resources, to your time, to your life, to make it only about you. You may have this desire because of your past, and your current task is to overcome this desire, because it's based on an illusion that you're going to be safer this way, that you're going to be better this way. It's time to let go of this illusion and go straight towards building a happy, loving relationship, or maybe relationships. It's not necessarily about romance, but learning how to receive love from people and giving love and creating this happy, balanced relationships with others by overcoming your fears. Okay, and the next task is to get yourself ready. Get yourself ready for the success that is coming, and it's coming in a different form or through a different path, maybe, because it seems like before you have been you had to fight a lot, you had to prove yourself a lot, you had to accomplish a lot, but it was never good enough, or you were never good enough. Now this time has come to an end, and you need to prepare yourself for success that is coming to you through your loving interactions with other people and through your loving interactions with the world. It's kind of the next chapter of your life that's coming already, is being made it's like already being made by the universe, and your task is to prepare yourself for it, to believe that it's possible. Okay, this is what I have for pile number 2. Please let me know what you think about this reading, what other topics you'd like me to cover on this channel. And we are moving straight to pile number 3. So pile number 3, for whom this pile is, your energy. Give me a second. Pile number 3 is kind of the opposite of pile number 2, or maybe the other. Like, if you have been drawn to pile number 2 and pile number 3 and it was difficult for you to choose from, watch both of them, because there's some things going to be in them both for you, but it's kind of the other side of that situation, or the opposite situation. So pile number 3, you are currently going through a change of your worldview, of the way you have seen your relationship with others and with the world. Like, for example, if you have seen yourself being loved by everybody, like admired by everybody, you're now realizing that it was an illusion. Or if you have perceived yourself as somebody who is being rejected by the world, by others, and so on and so forth, you are now understanding that it was the false idea, right? So somehow your worldview and your view on how others are taking you, seeing you, accepting or not accepting you, it's changing now. And it's changing very deeply inside of you. Your understanding is becoming much more deeper and more wiser than you had before, because what you seen yourself and the world kind of interacting with each other before, it was an illusion. But even if this understanding is painful for those who believe that you are loved by everybody and admired by everybody, even if it's painful, it's leading to your deeper understanding of how the world works, and also towards your success. So however you feel right now, it's for your benefit. Okay, let's see. If you know what I'm talking about, keep on watching. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's simply not your message. Please choose another pile or another reading. So your current spiritual task or tasks. If you feel like hiding now, don't. If you feel like shying away from the world, don't. If you feel like shutting down in your pain or in your fear that you're gonna be cast away, or that somebody does not like you, or somebody does not accept you, somebody is going to reject you. Yeah, somebody's going to reject anybody or everybody. Like, each of us is going to be accepted by some people and rejected by others. That's normal. That's how the life goes. Nobody is being loved by everybody. No person in the world. So if you feel like hiding now, don't. If it's your habit, it's time for you to get out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to get out of your hermit mode and get yourself ready for a different exchange of energy with the world. It seems like the energy exchange with the world is changing for you. Somehow it's becoming deeper and steadier. This is all I can say in a general reading. Okay, what other spiritual tasks you have at the moment? Pile number 3. Learn how to deal with your anxiety. Okay. For some of you, you may be overly attached towards your earthly possessions, or towards finances, or towards material things at the moment. It may be an overcompensation, or it may be a habit, it may be out of fear as well. But your acute focus on material things is creating anxiety for you right now. So what you need to do is to trust the universe a bit more. So your interaction with the world is changing. You are learning how to co-create with the world, not to fight with the world, not to demand something from the universe, but to co-create with it. So you don't need to be scared about the money anymore. You don't need to be scared about the material things anymore. When you're co-creating with the world, things are working themselves out. What other tasks you got at the moment? Oh, okay. There is a challenging relationship in your life right now. It may be a new person, or like it may be a friend. There's somebody, a friend, a partner, a relative, somebody with whom you are going through spiritual growth, so to say. So there is a challenging relationship that is making you see your blind spots, that is making you go into your fear, that is kind of challenging you. And it seems like the universe is poking you through this person, because it's really time for you to get out of your comfort zone. It's really time for you to wake up. It's really time for you to start interacting with the world differently. Pile number 3. And this person may be triggering. This person it may be your good friend, or it may be the person that you consider your enemy, but this is a very important person in your life who is helping you through conflict, or through triggers, through triggering your fears, through triggering your past experience. It's helping you grow. This person is helping you grow. And it seems like you had enough time to acquire some energy, or to save up some energy for to quickly grow now. But you cannot do it yourself. You need this poking. You need this poking from the universe, and the universe is saying, time to wake up, time to grow, time to sprout your leaves, time to become a beautiful big flower, time to get some work done, spiritual work. So you are being kind of shaken now by the universe in order for you to bloom very, very soon. Pile number 3. Okay, this is what I have for you today. Please let me know what you think about this reading. And if you need a personal reading with me, you know how to find me. Everything is in the description box under the video. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye bye.